As we proceed with this program, let us be reminded that the oath our chiefs will take is more than just a formality. It is a pledge to serve with honor, fairness, and courage. Once again, welcome and thank you for being a part of this meaningful ceremony. Our District Chief of Police, Chief Deborah Hodge, who will be sworn in shortly. And I never cease the moment to stress that she is the first female Chief of Police the VIPD has ever seen. From the Big Island, our St. Croix Chief of Police, Houston Cornelius. Justice Maria Cabret, to administer the oath of office.
Please raise your right hand.
Yes, ma'am.
And repeat after me.
I,
Deborah L. Hodge,
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend the laws of the United States
Virgin Islands,
applicable to the Virgin Islands, and the laws of the Virgin Islands, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will faithfully and impartially perform the duties incumbent upon me as Chief of Police assigned to the St. Thomas St. John District with fidelity. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Houston Cornelius, do solemnly swear
that
I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States applicable to the Virgin Islands, and the laws of the Virgin Islands, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of Chief of Police assigned to the St. Croix District with fidelity. So help me God. Congratulations. God bless you, Cornelius.
Actually, good morning and welcome to AllAhWeTV. I'm Emmett Prevost, and those are scenes from yesterday's swearing oath of office for Chief Cornelius and Chief Hodge. A very proud moment for the friends, families, supporters, the entire Virgin Islands. Both chiefs have been acting for quite some time. So today we're going to share with you highlights of that ceremony, because it's a lot of their history and bio was shared. It's important for us to know who our leaders are, the people that are hosting these positions, and both have risen through the ranks, and this is a very proud, beautiful moment here for the VI. Now, what's also happening right now in monitoring Eastern Juve is taking place in Tortola. So you're going to get to see some little clips of it right here. So what we're seeing this appears to be Vibes truck. They get Vibes and Sha on the road, and there's also a DJ on the road that was playing reggae. You know, Tatola. You have Juve and Tongue, and you also have Juve East End. They used to have 3 Juves, so right now it looks like they're down to 2. And East End Juve is one of the ones that a lot of people look forward to because it's paint, water, powder, garden hose, what do you call it? Tank, water, truck, everything, man. East End Juve is just pure action beginning to end. So we're going to be going in and out and getting that. We're going between Virgin Island Festival page and JTV Channel 55 page because they, Cathy is she on the road, man. She covering it. It appears, okay, let's switch over to JTV right now because they appear the truck is, to me, it look like they're heading to the bridge. So let's see what's going on. So, apparently the truck turning around and then I guess they're going back to the village. There's quite a crowd of people out there. It has definitely attracted a big crowd. So that's Eastern Juve taking place right now. It's Carnival Festival in Tortola, Festival in Anguilla. You have Carnival in Antigua. We show you highlights of Guardians of Culture, Mukojumbis. They were in Toronto. I say Caribana, but right now it's called the Toronto Caribbean Festival, something like that. And what else I have going on? Breakfast Fest coming up in Dominica. I am going to cry Breakfast Fest morning that I'm not there. But this is Tortola right now, Eastern Juve taking place. This morning in Anguilla, what's going on? You have Eyes Wide Shut. Eyes Wide Shut going on this morning. Marshall Montana going to be touching the stage among a number of other artists. So, listen, action happening around the Caribbean. Well, listen, good morning and welcome. We have official. What going on here? We being nosy.
Better than what song was. This is my first time coming to East Juve. Man, it was amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you. The music, the people, the vibes, they were just there. Like, I feel like Real Tongue, Juve should take some notes from East End and implement it. And have a better blind class next year, please. And make it organized. Have a little Jeffrey also. But hey, y'all I hope y'all had an enjoyable festival. Make sure y'all come up for East End and Caribbean as well. Enjoy yourselves.
So tonight for East End.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, and then Thursday, Thursday, Friday, and this Saturday
for Caribbean. Most definitely.
Yes.
Most definitely. Y'all stay safe.
All right.
All right, we're hearing the voice right there of Cathy. Cathy is a big on the scene, one of the leading reporters of the JTV Channel 55, right there in Tortola. And man, when she's on the scene, all the time. So just showing you, actually look right there, if you're familiar with Tortola, look, they make it to the bridge. So they gone all the way to the bridge, and then they're turning back around and they're going to the village. What's going on? Well, people on the bridge. You know when Jamban used to cross that bridge, people used to jump over and had a number of fun and stuff like that. But if you jump over the bridge, you gotta make sure you could swim. You don't want to jump and you can't swim. But anyway, look at that. Juve beauties, I could tell you. Anyways, the Rise Up Morning Show right here, AllAhWeTV. We just check in and monitoring a number of events that's happening throughout the region, because we're all connected. Right here in our region, what took place, we said it. It was a swearing ceremony for the chiefs, official, their oath of office, Chief Cornelius and Chief Deborah Hodge. Chief Cornelius is heading the St. Croix district. He has a resume that goes on and on and on. Chief Hodge, just the same. Both risen from the ranks, definitely passionate Virgin Islanders, passionate cops, and we just looking forward to them doing excellent things in their roles. So we're going to be showing you clips of their swearing-in ceremony, and actually most of today's broadcast will be showing their resume. The Chief Hodge, her brother Hugo Hodge, introduced her, and for Chief Cornelius, somebody let the gun overboard. Let me watch out. Look. The man gone overboard. Watch, they gonna jump. One backflip. This is the bridge that connects Beef Island to, of course, Tartola East End. Y'all them and all jumping in. And you can hear the voice in the background from the truck. That's Sha, because it's Vibe and Sha and the truck. So you can hear Sha voice. But everybody jumping in, boy.
Yeah, please. Please, salute.
So this is a reset. We're resetting it too big. This is a reset.
You know the people on the sideline always get the most to say, including me. So the water don't look too deep. fellow they hanging, boy. All right, so listen, it's Carnival Festival throughout the Caribbean, and I feel when one island in Carnival, I in Carnival mode too, so I ain't expect to do too much work. But it is a work day here in the United States Virgin Islands. We want to thank you for joining us here on the Rise Up Morning Show. We're giving you clips right there out of Tortola. I'm gonna message Valentia to see if she's at Eyes Wide Shut, Anguilla, to see if we can get some clips from her. And we're gonna run to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, more action, more fun, more everything. We're gonna be giving the clips from Tortola, but more important, look up, is that quite a few people lay in the water, boy. At least they can swim. That's the good thing right there. So, man, many of us who've had our days of enjoying the festivities in Tortola, we can remember days, whether it's Jamban, who did Eastern Jewel for so many years, then, past Fridays passing. After Fridays passing, you had bands like Jam Times, you had Sugar Band, Grandmasters, a number of bands. Eastern Juve is always the highlight of their festival calendar, and it's very intimate. It's like a Juve into a village, a community. So it's a whole lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. So anyway, here on the Rise Up Morning Show, and this Wednesday, 7:40 a.m., August 6th. And listen, if you got to be there for 8 o'clock, organize yourself. If not, don't worry, don't speed. It could better to be late and to reach safe than to not reach at all. We're going to take some few commercials, and we're going to be right back.
Hi, I'm Donna Fred Gregory, Executive Director of the DFG Community Impact Foundation. The National Hurricane Center and VITEMA advise that this storm season officially starts on June 1st and runs through November 30th, and there is a 60% chance of above normal hurricane activity. It is important that we are all prepared, informed, and ready in the event the Virgin Islands is affected, as small storms can result in damage to our homes and businesses. The DFG Community Impact Foundation created an easy-to-follow 6-step preparedness kit detailing must-have essentials and action steps in the event of a storm emergency. Visit the DFG Community Impact Foundation Facebook page to download your copy. Save it in your mobile phone or tablet. Share with family members in our community groups or WhatsApp and social media pages. Not on social media? Not a problem. An audio version of this easy-to-follow instruction preparedness kit will run on the USVI radio stations from June through November. This preparedness kit includes a list of essential emergency supplies, a list of important documents you'll need to keep dry and safe, suggestions of personal hygiene items, medicines, first aid supplies, clothing, and comfort items to help children get through the storm, tips to prepare the interior and exterior of your home or businesses, and instructions on what to do in case there is a need to evacuate your home. Preparing early is the first step to ensuring the safety of you and your loved ones. Get prepared now. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and be safe this hurricane season. This message is brought to you by the DFG Community Impact Foundation of the Virgin Islands.
It all starts with one. Maybe it's one look. You know the one. Or one touch. Even one word. It can start with one step. Or one promise. Maybe it's one dream, or one journey. One smile, one gesture, one deep breath, one leap of faith, one day to remember, or one night to forget. One moment, so many stories that make up one crazy average, everyday, fabulous life. We get one life, just one. Make your move. It all starts with one.
Welcome to the U.S. Virgin Islands, where the American Caribbean meets opportunity. With direct access to the global marketplace, discover a business environment designed to help you succeed.
Good ideas can be realized here.
We have wraparound services. We offer tax incentives. We offer access to capital. Companies that relocate here can get customer care second to none here from the Economic Development Authority.
We located in the Virgin Islands because of easy access of shipping and freight and cargo.
I welcome you to come to the Virgin Islands. Do business with us, expand, start. We're happy to have you. And while you're here, enjoy our lovely sunsets.
To explore a new horizon for your business, please visit our website at www.usvieda.org.
Press the button.
I contact, eyes and that. Moving her waist like you got island that. I could tell how she dancing, she a island girl. Miss by no eyes, a island man. Wine and me, don't wine and start. Grip on her waist without asking. Chat until we feeling exhausted. I just love the way she whine. Oh, she from behind. She goes so, I go so, I just holding her for the ride. I just love the way she whine. Oh, I got to whine. She go up, I go up.
Step in securing your business or home is erecting a fence so the non-invited can keep out and the invited can be guided in. Now, a solid, beautiful exterior structure not only enhances the appearance, but also increases the value of your home or commercial property. Meet Bender and Associates. They are the experts in aluminum and stainless steel, including their manufacture and repair. Their work include gates, automatic and manual, stairs, security bars, wheelchair ramps. Hey, once you dream it and it involves steel, aluminum, or any metal structure, Bender and Associates can build or repair it. And for those who love the metals with beautiful designs, Bender and Associates can do that also. Time to get started by calling 340-244-0861. Oh yes, Bender and Associates service the entire Virgin Islands. Bender and Associates, beautifying your property while securing your peace of mind.
Let's redefine getting ready. Today ain't just about stepping out, we stepping up. Starting with the essentials, the Levi Fisher bundle isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. Hydrating and grooming that bed perfectly. Next, let's not forget the skin. With Naked Luxuries Fairline Men, we taking premium care that leaves your skin irresistible. Why? Because self-care ain't just a luxury, it's a necessity. So before you head out, remember looking good is more than just clothes. It's about bringing out your natural charm. You think your woman and want to see you rough all the time? Don't forget, look good all the time. Take care of yourself.
Good morning. Police Chief Deborah Hodge started her career in law enforcement over 29 years ago with the Virgin Islands Police Department. She started her tenure on St. Croix as a patrol officer, and after 6 years, she was transferred to the Criminal Investigation Bureau, where she specialized in domestic violence and sexual assault. Chief Deborah Hodges' training and experience in law enforcement is extensive. She has been afforded the opportunity to travel to receive training in many areas of law enforcement, to include domestic violence, homicide, interview and interrogation, juvenile, economic crime, and internet crimes against children, ICAC, just to mention a few. She has appeared on radio and television shows sharing knowledge and apprising the citizens of this territory on updates in the laws and the ways to protect themselves from being victimized. She was influential in implementing and amending several statutes, such as the domestic violence, revenge porn, rape, unlawful sexual contact, and non-domestic harassment restraining order statutes. With over 25 years of criminal investigation background, she currently holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice and a Master of Science in Forensic Psychology. She is a Peace Officer Standards and Training Certified Territorial Instructor for Virgin Islands Police Department's Training Academy, where she is responsible for instructing domestic violence and sexual assault classes, as well as instructor development courses. Hodge relocated to St. Thomas in 2017, where she served as the commander of the Criminal Investigations Unit until 2020. Prior to her appointment as police chief, she served as a territorial commander of the Economic Crime Unit, where aside from supervising the daily operations of the unit, she provided awareness to the citizens of the territory through public awareness programs. She has worked hard, let me say that part again. She has worked hard to climb the leadership ladder at VIPD by being dedicated and exemplifying strong supervisory skills. As an active member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, I figured, she is no stranger to service, no stranger to being selfless. She finds great joy in community advocacy and giving back. She has dedicated her career to helping those who are unable or afraid to speak for themselves. Chief Hodges' character is exemplary, and she continues to thrive in public service. Her ability to lead allows her to excel in community relations while serving as a positive role model. A daughter of the soil, Chief Hodge is a proud Virgin Islander, a daughter, a grandmother, a sister, and most importantly, in her words, the mother of the most amazing children any mother can ask for. Aww. She enjoys baking, cooking for her brother, traveling, cooking for her brother,
That's what I said. And spending time with her family and loved ones in her spare time. Ultimately, she is unapologetically proud of who she is. Chief.
Good morning. As you can all imagine, in preparation for today, I have recited so many different versions of what I wanted to speak about. I've done it in front of mirrors, in the shower, at my desk, creating a new version every single time. But as you can also imagine, I have done this numerous times. But as I kept making changes, a Bible verse kept coming at me, repeatedly, until I realized, but wait, the Lord is speaking to me. So I listened. That Bible verse was, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." So now I'm in my Bible app trying to put more context to this verse, when it suddenly hit me that too often we accomplish great things in life and never stop to recognize the people that have helped us along the way or that have made sacrifices that contributed to our accomplishments. As I reflect on my law enforcement journey, I stop to recognize my cadres, instructors, my supervisors, chief of police, commissioners, my fellow officers, and all other colleagues in the criminal justice system. And I have to stop to mention, as I say that, in preparation for today, I received a call from the court asking if I had a preference in a judge to administer the oath. So I said, Judge Cabret? So her response was, she doesn't fly. All for me. And that is what I mean by recognizing those people. I was her rookie. We were her rookies, actually. So to stand in her courtroom, I learned such a reverence that I will never forget. It wasn't just about telling me that I was wrong or something was wrong, it was showing me. And she's here. Thank you. Today, I also recognize my parents, the true reason I am. Thank you for the values instilled in me. Your love and support is immeasurable. But special thank you to my mommy. You assured me that you would take care of my children whenever I couldn't. And you did. You reminded me never to turn down any training opportunities because you would take care of my children. And you did. You said, what is in here, they can't take from you. And I listened. To my siblings, my first friends, my best friends, thank you for feeding my children when I was stuck at work. You not only fed them, but you dropped them to school, took them to sporting events, and just loved them as your very own. But special recognition to my eldest sister, Lisa. Unfortunately, she could not be here today with us. She was the science fair, project, poster board, game board, research paper genius. As the smartest of the bunch, she went above and beyond to ensure that my children excelled academically. Thank you, Lisa Marie. As if I wasn't already blessed with the greatest siblings, my friends were my extended family who expressed love, patience, and presence in my children's lives. To my sorority sisters, thank you for being my lifelong circle of strength, loyalty, and constant support. And to those 5 beautiful human beings you see sitting there, that I get to call my children, thank you for being patient with me. And I'm sorry for any moment or event I may have missed. You all paid the true sacrifice by supporting me and always being understanding. In closing, thank you, Governor Bryan and Commissioner Brooks, for the trust and confidence placed in me with this appointment. It is an honor to serve, and I am committed to upholding this responsibility with integrity, dedication, and a deep sense of duty to our community. Thank you.
To introduce Chief Cornelius, I call on St. Croix Police Sergeant Emmanuel Morales.
With protocol already being established, good morning to all in attendance, our esteemed guests, friends and family, including those who are viewing online. I need to give thanks first and foremost to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ to be here this morning, because it is only through him that all these things are possible. Amen.
Amen.
It truly is a privilege to be here this morning on the behalf of now Chief Houston Cornelius. But before I go any further, I would like to share a little story about the first time I met the Chief. Now, I did not actually meet him per se. However, I will say that it was the first time I was introduced to him. I was 17 years old and in the police cadet program, and our group was assigned to assist with the Children's and Adults Parade that year. Before any major assignment, a briefing is given by the lead person in charge of the assignment, basically explaining the 5 W's and the how. I cannot remember exactly what was said, but what I remember the most is watching this police corporal wearing the brightest Class A white shirt and hearing the enthusiasm in his voice. Encouragement filled the briefing room, and every name he called and every post he assigned the officers to. By the way, this was the first time I hearing someone refer to our St. Croix roads by their route number. I'll be honest, up to this day, the only route numbers I can remember is Route 66 and Route 70. I don't know how he does it. Once everything was finally laid out, though, I never forgot how he ended the briefing. Now let's get the job done so we can all go home and take a relax. I know for me, I'll be at the gym working a sweat. As he said with a smile. With that, the briefing concluded, and everyone broke out into cheery conversation. Nothing but positive energy filled the room. I learned a couple things that day. Being a leader is more than reading orders off of a piece of paper. It is about how well you can inspire others. If you are motivated, passionate, and genuine, the probability of your aura becoming contagious to anyone around you is high. It didn't end there. The then police corporal continued motivating officers wherever he went, and in any assignment given to him. But speaking of assignments, I would like to speak briefly about the Chief's career. He graduated the police academy in the 91-2 class with the class motto, "Stay alive, take no jive." He was assigned to the patrol division right after from 91 to 93, then to the traffic investigation bureau from 93 to 96. This is probably where he spent all that time memorizing the route numbers that I spoke about. He was then tasked with being an executive security agent from 99 until 2006 and entered the SWAT team, known as SET at the time. From there, he received numerous certifications in almost every topic of law enforcement, and over time became known as a high liability instructor, which is a label given to individuals who instruct areas of high responsibility, such as firearms, defensive driving, etc. He became deputy chief in 2023, and now finally police chief here in 2025. If it seems like a lot, don't worry, there was more. I just couldn't fit it all here. I would like to share some information that I learned last week during my attendance in a course called Essentials of Law Enforcement Leadership. On the first day of this course, our instructors gave us a group project on how we define leadership. They told us that everyone draws their definition based on leaders who have impacted their life and that there is no standard definition. As I begin to reflect and build on my own definition, I will admit that Chief Cornelius was one of those leaders my mind ran down. And although I never told him this, it was because of his leadership style that I requested transfer to the SWAT team he was supervising at the time. One quote I heard last week that perfectly describes his leadership style was by Maya Angelou, who said, "I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Chief Houston Cornelius is a well-balanced mentor who brings a wealth of experience, a mentor who has emotional intelligence and knows how to inspire the heart. And he is a leader that will never stop finding creative ways to solve problems, always demonstrating how to be a thinking person. In closing, Chief, I know I can only speak on behalf of myself, but I think I could go a little bit further on the behalf of the St. Croix District, St. Thomas as well, when we say thank you for your leadership, your sacrifices. It's been a journey, and also Chief Hodge as well, since your roots started in St. Croix, we thank you for your leadership as well. In closing, I just want to share a quick Bible verse. I was wondering why it popped out to me months ago, and I think it's adequate for this morning, which is when Joshua finally took over for Moses after he passed away. I think in the department we have maybe, 300, 400 personnel. He took over millions of Hebrews, the Exodus. And God spoke to him, Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and have a good courage. Do not be afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God will be with thee whithersoever thou goest. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Sergeant Emmanuel Morales Jr. That is one of our up and coming. Keep your eyes on him. Every day for me, believe it or not, is still enjoyable. To our young people, just keep in mind, we are still looking for a few good men and women. It has been said, when one or more are gathered in his name, he's in the midst. Greetings, praises to the Most High. It's an honor to stand here before you as one of your leaders within the Virgin Islands Police Department. Many might not be aware, but when I joined the Virgin Islands Police Department, it was because of my now Deputy Chief of Police, Naomi Joseph. In those days, the inspection lane was an area that the Virgin Islands Police Department was in charge of. Naomi Joseph was the honcho giving out the numbers to the force come as you try to get your vehicle registered. I was one of those individuals needing my vehicle registered. I got my number and I stood on the side waiting to get my vehicle registered. While waiting for the completion of my paperwork, Naomi Joseph turned to me and asked, "Why you don't come a police?" My response to her was, "Not me. I don't trust her, you." She smiled and immediately came back with a response. "Well, become one that the people trust." I said, "Nah, I got my paperwork, left, went back to my job, painting cars." That conversation played on my mind for a while. Eventually, I made up my mind and proceeded to personnel to start the process. After passing the academy and being fortunate to become a leader or a servant to the people, being serious and one that the people could trust stuck with me. I quickly realized the rank structure within the department and knew I wanted to be the deputy chief, not realizing how much work it entailed. I just went off of how those guys carried themselves. Those guys were well dressed, sharp. I'm talking about individuals like Howard Daniels, Novel E. Francis Jr., Lieutenant Angel Santos, Captain James Paris. They were immaculate. Fast forwarding. June of 2023, I was approached by Sean Santos Sr. to be his Deputy Chief of Police. I was speechless. I was speechless. My only response was, "Let me think about it." It wasn't too short after retired Territorial Chief Winsbott McFarlane came with the same question and advised me to consider the position. With that, I made up my mind. I would like to thank then Police Commissioner Ray A. Martinez for considering and giving me the opportunity to be the Deputy Chief of Police. In 2024, Commissioner Mario M. Brooks took the helm and asked me to consider the position of Police Chief. Commissioner, I would like to say thank you for the opportunity to be the Chief of Police, St. Croix District. With the final approval of Governor Albert Bryan Jr. and Lieutenant Governor Tregenza Roach, Esquire. Today, a lot has changed, and 21st century policing has brought technology with much more to come. Personnel in the earlier years was plentiful. Now, at times, it's challenging. Make no mistakes, however, your chiefs and deputy chiefs will continue to aim at making this place the paradise we know it could be. All we ask is for your continued support. Be our eyes and ears. And if you see something that we should be aware of, let us know. Ladies and gentlemen, we live here. The places you go, our family members and friends go. We are striving to make this community safer and a place where our children, elders, you and I can enjoy. And we know it can be done. All we need to do is continue to work together. I would like to say thank you to my family, my wife, Lily D. Cornelius, my daughter, Leah Ty Cornelius. She does not like the middle name, but I like it. It's an African queen, if you didn't know. Queen Ty. My aunts, I have them here today, Novella Pinney and my aunt Helena Smith. Thank you. You guys were my big sisters as I was growing up, and I appreciate your guidance. I know Sammy Smith is around here somewhere. Thank you for coming through. All right. My uncle Dalman Williams, I want to thank him for giving me that second skill. Myself and my brother Curtis, he gave us a second skill of painting cars that we could fall back on just in case something goes wrong. I want to say thank you to him. My father figure, Stuart Lloyd Wilkinson, is not here, but I want to say thank you to him for guiding me as a youngster and keeping me focused. Finally, the matriarch of the family, my 92 young grandmother, Miss Elaine Williams. Sometimes you guys might have heard me talk about this it was 91 then, but you hear, she's here. Thank you, Mother. Mother, thank you for all you have done. Growing up in Bovoni, I know it wasn't easy. You made it look so, though. My grandmother was instrumental in having a spot down to Grand Union where we were selling sugar cakes, all colors, different drinks, cakes, all the sweets, the mints and all of that. My grandmother did that. I never knew that it was a tough time. All I know is I was going out with my grandmother and we were selling. Mother, thank you very much for all you have done. I want to leave you with this. The rice pop, I miss it. A lot of our youngsters wouldn't know what rice pop is. You don't know what it is? Hook up with your grandmom and let her cook a little bowl for you. And don't forget, you can have it plain or with a little cocoa. All right. I would like to thank our staff, the men and women in blue. We on call 365. We outside. And I'm talking about the Marine Unit, SOB, Economic Crime, School Resource Bureau, the Juvenile, Traffic, Motor Carrier, Motor Pool, Highway Safety, Traffic Enforcement, the Patrol Division. Lately, you guys been humping, especially in the night shift. I want to thank you guys in the Patrol Division for what you guys are doing and trying to keep things down. It's appreciated. The Investigation Bureau, Forensic Division, the Intelligence Unit, Firearms Bureau, Training Division, thank you. The civilian staff, I always want to make sure we remember the civilian staff because that's like the backbone of what goes on within the department. Records Division, Planning and Research, the special aides, those ladies are the ladies that make sure our paperwork in the chief's office, commissioner's office are going proper. Thank you, special aides. NCIC, Fiscal, Media, MIS, thank you. Without you guys, it would be chaotic. As I prepare to step aside, I ask the Most High for restored morality to our Virgin Islands. I ask that we continue to keep this place safe for all to enjoy, especially the young generation that's coming behind, and to keep us focused from the negativity and the darkness that's always hovering. I leave you with this old adage: an empty sack can't stand, and a full sack can't bend. Let's continue to work together. Always try to be real, to be honest, and look out for where we live. Love your community. Give thanks.
That was Chief Cornelius and Chief Hodge. Their speech.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that was Chief Cornelius and Chief Hodge. Their speech following taking the oath of office. As you heard, the introduction, Chief Cornelius by Sergeant, I forgot his name, and Chief Hodge, her introduction by her brother, Hugo Hodge. So it's a wonderful moment, and let's give them love, support, and just help them, help the department, and we want to excel because they're working for us, the citizens of these Virgin Islands, for the officers, for our community. So we're looking forward to great and wonderful things. It's 8:12 right now on a Wednesday, August 6th, Eastern Juve in effect, Kati like Shigan and break. One correction, I said Eyes Wide Shut was this morning. No, it's tonight going into tomorrow morning. Eyes Wide Shut. Gotta link the links down there because the one contact session go. She tired. She said, Emmett is a whole more week, I think. We get boat race every day. She said poker run, parade coming up either Friday or Saturday. That's Anguilla. So wherever you are, wherever you're headed, just be safe. God love you and we love you too. Thank you for watching AllAhWeTV. Until tomorrow, take care. We're going to have the clips up of the Chief's speeches individually, so you can go back and you can go and see it. We're a very proud moment right here with the Chief and their movements, man. So we want to just say, big up, go with God and go with love. Till tomorrow, you take care of yourself. Bye.
Attention all commercial motor vehicle operation and owners. Speeding is one of the top infractions for commercial motor vehicles. Driving above the posted speed limit not only incur unsafe driving violation, but also puts lives at risk. Speeding is a leading cause of crashes, injuries, and fatalities in our roads. Remember, large trucks, buses takes much longer to stop. According to Title 20 Virgin Islands Code 495C, the rate of speed for CMVs, trucks, and buses within the town area shall not exceed 10 miles an hour. Follow speed limits. Always adhere to posted speed limits and adjust your speed for traffic and weather conditions. Maintain control. Driving at safe speeds help you stay in control, especially in unexpected situations. Safety first. Your safety and the safety of others on the road should always come first. Slow down and drive responsibly because safe speeds save lives. This message is brought to you by the Motor Carrier Safety Assistance Unit, the Office of Highway Safety, and the Virgin Islands Police Department.
I am used to